We can now go across to France 24's Gulliver Cragg standing by in Kiev. Gulliver, good afternoon. Talk us through what is happening on the ground.
Well, the main battle at the moment seems to be going on in the town of Soledar, in being the operative word, because although the Ukrainians deny that the Russian forces have taken control of that town, they have clearly said this morning that there are large numbers of Russian forces inside the town. What they also say, though, is that it's easier to defend in a way inside the city because there you need fewer defenders per attacker, according to standard military theory. And so the Ukrainians say that they are holding out, defending building by building, and that's why military spokespeople this morning said it really didn't make any sense to talk about what percentage of this town of 10,000 inhabitants before the war, it's really quite a small town, is controlled by either the Russian or the Ukrainian side. What both sides are saying is that intense fighting is continuing. Soledar, I remind you, is 10 kilometers to the northeast of Bakhmut, which is one of the Russians' main targets in the Donbass region. Bakhmut held by the Ukrainians still, despite 7 months of onslaught and very, very significant destruction to that city and to Soledar as well.
And Gulliver, how do Ukrainian officials feel the war is going to progress, which is going to reach its 11th month in just a couple of days?
Well, I feel like this new year, 2023, started with Ukrainians generally feeling confident that they will ultimately prevail in this war with Russia. But perhaps one might even say that the optimism among the Ukrainian people, although the Ukrainian authorities and the President Zelensky keep on trying to encourage it and keep morale up with video messages every day from the president, the authorities are also in a sense trying to temper it by warning that it's going to be very, very tough and that they expect the story not only to be one of Ukrainian counteroffensives notching up more and more successes as the months go on, but also of a renewed Russian offensive. This morning, the Ukrainian military held a monthly briefing in which they said that they expected the Russians to step up their attempts to take the rest of Donetsk region, the part of Donetsk region that's still controlled by Ukraine, of which Bakhmut, of course, is a very, very key part, and then to perhaps even try to take more of Zaporizhia region, another Ukrainian region which Russia says it has annexed, but which is in fact only partly controlled by Russian forces at the moment. The largest city in Zaporizhia region, Zaporizhia itself, is still, of course, under Ukrainian control.
Gulliver, thank you very much for the update. Gulliver Cragg reporting there for us from Kiev.